Last week on A Dream Called Meraaai, it was a week that I would rather forget. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please excuse me while I have a little meltdown. Meltdown. So we are going to pretend it was all a bad dream and move along. This week, the Rim saga reaches an incomplete conclusion, which in itself does not really make sense, just like the Rim saga does not make sense. We do, however, start working on the two very nice rims that we have. Captain's log, rim date 42. It has been 6 weeks since we started to plan Meraai's rim's widening. Desperation has set in, and I have taken to the water to wash away the bad thoughts that threaten to overwhelm the current situation. I hope I have the strength to boldly go where no person has gone before, and will one day be able to look back at these terrible times and laugh without hurting. So after having sorted things out in my head, I'm now being very brave and heading up to East Coast Scratch and Dent to see what is waiting there for me. I was so keen to find out if the two widened rims had arrived that I forgot one small detail about today. I just realized something. Today's a public holiday. It's all looking very quiet here at East Coast Scratch and Dent, but I hear a banging and there's a door that's open. Today is Human Rights Day in South Africa, an important day. It is fitting that I feel my right to 4 rims has been abused, and that in the spirit of reconciliation I have decided to move on with things. I was, however, still nervous as to what was waiting for me in the workshop. I then received information that the rims were indeed here.
Hello. Hey. Hello. Where are my rims? You see my rims? Yeah.
There are moments in life that are like big events. You know, the first time you lose a tooth, first time you ride a bicycle, the first time you get laid and you actually enjoy it, because the first time is normally pretty cuck. And then there's when you lay your eyes on the rims of your bus for the very first time. Just look at that. Are they not the most beautiful things you have ever seen? Our rim saga has made quite an impact on some of our viewers. This whole rim saga has generated quite a bit of interest, and thank you to all of you who have given us comments and some food for thought regarding the rim issue. 2 of you, Guy and Andre, have sent me comments saying, you don't reckon, based on the photographs that we showed you, that those rims are going to take the tires. So now, I hope you oaks are wrong, hey? I hope you oaks are wrong. With the rims hogging the limelight for so long, one tends to forget that we are busy with bigger things.
All these edges hasn't been welded yet, only from the top. So we're turning it around that we can start welding all around at the bottom side of it. And then we're going to take off all these plates here, the rusted ones all over. Drill it out and cut it out onto size and put in new plates for you.
Rocky spends the rest of the day welding closed all the gaps on Meraai's roof supports. I head off to collect the rims from a nearby business. I'm at a sandblasting company just out of Port Edward, where the guys are busy cleaning the rims, getting all the rust off. Then I'll take them back to East Coast Scratch and Dent and give them to Quinton to put some of that yellow epoxy primer on. The rims that have caused all the trouble are about to undergo an amazing transformation. The power from the sandblasting creates a mini stone storm. Tell you what, you don't want to get too close to that thing. Trying to get shots and I'm getting peppered with these little stones, so I am going to retreat, man. Getting stoned used to be fun, but this not so much.
What's interesting, you can see this has got this whole contraption on, but there's a tube feeding air in, because obviously you won't be able to breathe busy with that thing going. I mean, it's quite amazing. I've never actually seen this sort of industrial sandblasting in action.
The whole process took about 20 minutes. The rims were now stripped of all rust and had this rough texture. They looked amazing. Okay, all good. We have our rims nicely sandblasted. I tell you what, that machine could rip the flesh off a bone. When it comes to anything to do with rims, I have learned that joy is a short-lived thing. This thing just won't go away. The holes where the studs go through, there's a problem there. These holes are all very badly worn. We need to fill them up and drill new holes. Just don't know if we should cut our losses and just buy new rims, but you know, that's going to be another plenty thousand, which I don't have right now. It is really time to make a decision regarding these damn rims once and for all. It is Thursday morning. Nothing like a good night's sleep to put things in perspective. Had a little chat with Bram this morning. The rims are down at the paint shop now. They're going to be sealed with that yellow epoxy. Then they're going to go back to that guy, Willie, who did the sandblasting, and he's going to fix those holes. Bram just said, listen, these rims are special. Yeah, you damn right, they're special. I've never had such special rims in my life. I'm going to get a gut full of special. Right, let's get back to the things that are going well. The roof is now back inside the workshop. It's a Friday morning and lots of activity here at East Coast Scratch and Dent. Rocky's busy working on removing all those rusty plates off Meraaai's roof. It's quite a job. He's got to drill out every single rivet. But it'll be good once it's done, because then the plan is, when we've got our rims ready, put the rims on, bring Meraaai up here, put the roof back on. Bram climbs in and helps Rocky to yank the stubborn old steel off the roof frame.
So now you can see a bit better. We need to remove this section of all that rust. That one Rocky and Bram just hauled off. And then this little section at the back. And then when that's done, hopefully we will have a good roof.
The rims have now completed their visit to the paint shop and have a nice day-glow yellow epoxy coating to stop that old enemy rust. Okay, I know I said moving on from the rim saga, but I can't move on from the rim saga. So there they are, all nicely epoxied. And next step, tires on, and then see if they will fit Meraaai. That will be the next challenge. Will these rims, with the tires on, fit those rear hubs? Will they? And there we shall leave it, on that sword of Damocles note. Until next week. Remember to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. We are also on Twitter. You will find us under A Dream Called Meraaai. Until next time, keep safe and keep your dreams alive.